All right. Hi. Today. Oh wait, hang on. I said on a sticky note next to my recorder says, "Welcome to food.log." I don't know, advertisement. Yeah. So anyway, today I'm trying to make a 炒饼, which is translate to stir-fried flat bread. That's a mouthful. Well, anyway, it's a really classic northern Chinese dish, and you're seeing all you ever need to make this. It tastes really good. You need some green onion, egg, some flat bread. You can use tortilla or pita bread. I use pita bread because tortilla tend to be a bit sour. And you want some greens. So what kind of greens can you use? You want to use a green that's from the mustard family. That doesn't make any sense. So basically something that have a little bit of flavor and mustard to it. So definitely you cannot use lettuce, but you can use cabbage. Or you could use like Napa cabbage or Brussels sprout, right? Have some kind of flavor, bitterness, a bit of a spicy, kind of a mustardy smell to it. Those kind of vegetable, right? Don't use a bland one. Preferably something with some texture. Okay, so let's just start. What we want to do, I guess we'll beat the egg first. So the idea is, it's a vegetarian dish, and what you really want, I mean, for me, what's important to get out of a vegetarian dish is you are try to make it as savory as possible, while still keeping it vegetarian, if that makes any sense, right? It's like you want to compensate for the lack of meat by being more creative with vegetables. So I think I will do what Japanese people do with tamagoyaki. I'll flavor this with soy sauce and sugar to give it a nice taste to it, rather than just using salt. So this egg will be more interesting, and we'll also chop some green onion into it. I think that would make it nice. So bear with me, it's not, I'm still learning and experimenting, so just try to bear that in mind. I don't really know what I'm doing half the time. We'll chop some green onion into the egg, and we'll chop some Brussels sprouts. We'll use the green part of the onion last as garnish. Is that the right word for it? I think. Okay, let's put this onion inside the egg for now. And we'll chop the Brussels sprout. I really like Brussels sprout. We don't really have this in China, but I'm glad I discovered them. They're really tasty. Okay. So I guess I'll heat the oil in the pan for now. You want to fry the egg on hot anyway, so we'll do that while prepping, so we have some concurrency. So you want to chop everything into strings, and the lucky thing with Brussels sprouts is it's already, can you see? Great. It's already kind of divided, cut for you just by it having leaves. So just try to chop them however you want, but try to keep it in more or less like a string, if you can manage it. I'm trying to gauge how much I need. I probably don't need all the Brussels sprouts, to be honest. I'll do one more. too. And you want to chop the flatbread almost in the same manner. We'll chop them into also strings, so we can make a cut in the middle so it's faster. And just patiently chop them into strings. Great. Okay. Let's make the pan view. Okay, so oil is very hot now. It's on high, and what we do is we'll pour the egg inside. And the idea is to make a very savory scrambled egg, and to do that you don't want to stir it quite yet, and you want to have it cook until it starts to make these bubbly frills, and that's when it becomes really savory. If you begin to stir it now, it will lose the savory taste, and you also lose the texture. So the idea is you want the egg to imitate meat. No offense to you, vegetarian viewer, I made this dish just for you guys. But still, I eat meat, so I try to have the egg imitate the texture of meat as much as possible. So I'm just chopping some green onion off camera. You don't need to see this. Okay. And so once it's kind of cooked for longer, you just push it to the side and let the uncooked egg just drip down. And you wait. Again, just be patient while cooking this egg. You want to slightly overcook it so that they have this almost leathery consistency. So it's not the fluffy scrambled egg you have for a breakfast. It's more of a, it will give you a heavier flavor, which is quite necessary because this dish is very, they'll be too light otherwise. So you definitely want the egg to be more stronger flavor by cooking it a bit more, and overcooking it a little bit is quite nice to bring out the flavor. Okay, and then we'll try to flip it, see if it's possible. Come on, there we go. And we'll break it up to smaller pieces. Set them aside. And now we'll make the Brussels sprouts. It's just how I make it. You definitely don't need this, but I prefer them a little bit spicy, so I'll put some red pepper in. So the pan is on high. Everything is really, really hot at the moment, and you don't want to. So this smoke that's coming up, you don't want to smell it. It'll make you cough. Okay. So after you kind of extract the flavor from the hot pepper, you just throw in your Brussels sprout. If you're afraid it's going to explode, oh god, it does. What you can do is put the vegetable on the side and slide the oil into it rather than putting the vegetable on top of the oil. So that seems to help. And just maneuver them around for a bit. And add some salt. Not so much for flavoring, but the idea is you want to squeeze some of the liquid out of the vegetable by adding some salt. And so here's the advantage of chopping them rather small, because they will cook really fast. If you cut them really large, it takes a while to cook. I'm just fishing out the hot pepper. And I imagine you could add some black pepper just for taste. Black pepper is always tasty. Okay. And we'll maneuver them. And what you're looking for is until they turn soft. So you can see some of the smaller pieces have already gone soft, but some of the bigger pieces, like this one, it's still quite hard. So in retrospect, I probably should have chopped them more finely. You can always add some water to help it cook. So it's slightly burnt. I guess it's okay. We're not perfect. Okay. And now we add in the sliced flat bread. And try to maneuver them with the vegetables. And then we put in the scrambled egg. That's a lot of egg, but it's okay. I went to gym today, so I have the excuse. Look at that, pretty nice. So what you want is to give it a even flavoring of soy sauce. So what you can do is just add soy sauce straight away, but it won't give you a even flavor. So what you can do is you add soy sauce into a bowl, like so, and what you do is you add some water to it, just a little bit. So instead of concentrated soy sauce, you have this kind of a more diluted soy sauce, and you just kind of sprinkle them evenly onto this dish, and mix everything together. And lastly, we add our chopped green onion, a whole bunch of it. And mix them together. I wish I chopped the Brussels sprout a bit more finely so they don't get too overcooked and become darker. I really like the bright green color, which I kind of lost by overcooking it too much. Oh well. Okay. That should be it. I'll bring this back to this view and pour it out onto the plate for you. Oh, the fume is quite strong, so get used to it if you cook with hot pepper. Alright, that's it. This is chao bing, which is stir-fried flat bread. Just for kick, I'm going to put a avocado on top, so it looks more Asian fusion bullshit-ish. Looks pretty good. Okay, all right, take a look. You definitely don't need the avocado. Okay, I did it for the lols. It's not important. Okay, that's it. Chao bing. I don't know how long it took, but it's really fast. And make sure you chop your vegetable kind of smallish so it cook fast. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I'm closing in on 100 subscribers. Thank you very much. Yeah, until next time.